might be shocking to hear, but most of these algorithmic trading companies that say that they use machine learning and or AI to trade for you is actually completely a lie. And in fact, majority of them don't use any AI in any of their softwares. In fact, all of the softwares out on the market that I'm aware of today only use a form of coding in order for trades to be taken. They all use coders, human coders, to put code into different softwares that attach to MT4 or 5 for trades to be executed. So when they say they're using AI or machine learning, they're lying. But today, I'm going to show you one that actually does use machine learning and AI to formulate trades. Today, I'm going over a brand new software. And in fact, if you're watching this, you might have potential early access to get your hands on something like this. It's not officially 100% out, and I might get in trouble for exposing my own personal endeavors with it, but I do it for you guys. The name of this algorithm is called Argos, and it actually uses machine learning across 30 plus different trading strategies to formulate what's going to happen. And it'll use predictive models to take trades off different market sentiments. So using 30 plus different trading strategies and seeing how the market is behaving over a period of time and continuously making changes is the way that it's formulating its decision and whether it's taking a trade or not. And I've actually funded $100,000 in this account just to test it out. And I want to show you the results in what has happened so far. But before I show you the results in what has happened to the $100,000, I have some secret access to an account that has been running Argos for several years now. So I could get a pulse check on exactly how well or bad it's performed in this period. Now enough rambling. Let's look at what I found. So this is Argos. This software is provided by Nurp. And through their strategic partnerships, they were able to find a software that has been exclusively used for only institutional grade investing. This has actually never been in the hands of any retail investing in any form whatsoever. So I'm extremely excited to see how well this can do. And in fact, there's actually 2 other softwares that they have with this new partnership. And in fact, one of them you could use on US brokers, but I'm not going to talk about that today. Let's actually just look at the data here. It started back in May, and the account was started with $567,000. And so far, with the 200% gain, that is a total profit sitting at $1.1 million. And to the far right, of course, we have our equity curve. And this yellow line is the equity, and the red is the actual account balance. The equity shows unrealized profits and unrealized losses. The red actually shows the ending balance inside of the account. Let's scroll down to see some of these stats. So since this time, it's done 28,000 trades and its profitability has been 74%, which means it's won 21,000 trades out of the grand total that it's taken. So that leaves us with 7,500 trades that were lost. And the profit factor is sitting at 1.6. And if you don't know what profit factor is, it's really important. This is something I look at to measure whether a trading algorithm is profitable or not. Anything over a 1, in my eyes, is good. And of course, the higher the number, the better. So if it's a 2, 3, 3 would be crazy. I've never seen 3. But the higher the number, the better. Essentially, what it is how many times gross profit, of course, the sum of all winning trades, exceeds the gross loss, which is the sum of all losing trades. So in layman terms, it's how much you are risking in order to gain. So in this case, this software is gaining 1.6 for every 1 that it's at risk. And the thing that really stood out to me about this Argos trading algorithm is that it has done over 400,000 pips. That is absolutely ludicrous. I have never seen a software do that many pips in all of my time in this industry. If we scroll down, we could see the month-to-month performance over the years that it started. And again, like I said, back in May is when the account was funded. It did 4%, 3.6, 6.3, 6.2, 5.1, 7.2, 7.9, 8.5. Now, I'm not going to read all of them to you. You could go ahead and just pause the video here to see every single month because I don't want to bore you with all these numbers. But you could see August 2024 did a 10.67% month. That's absolutely amazing. Currently, we're sitting at 0.15% for January. But it has yet to experience a losing month, which I find extremely interesting. Now let's get out of this and I'll show you my account so far. It was funded with $100,000 back on December 20th of 2024. I wanted to do that to test out an entire year starting right before the new year. So far, since it's been funded, it's actually lost money. We're down negative 0.15%, putting us at a $154 loss. The account balance is sitting at $99,826, and the monthly average, of course, is negative 0.15. The max drawdown we experienced on the account is 0.62%, so not even 1%. Now, if we go ahead and scroll down, we could go ahead and see it's done 164 trades. Its profit factor is sitting at 0.93. So we're not at the 1, which is actually not that attractive for me at the moment. I want to make sure under a certain time period that this actually changes, because I like to run softwares that have at least a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And even then, I like it a little bit higher than that. The profitability so far is 62%. So it's won 102 trades out of the 62 that are a loss. Now for the month of January, it's at 0.15. I think it's actually sitting at a negative because of the swap fees and commissions that are involved with these trades. Because now I'm about to show you the interface on MetaTrader 5, and you'll see the discrepancy between MyFXBook and MetaTrader 5 here. And it's something that's very common. In fact, on my Dalio bot, which if you guys haven't checked it out, you should definitely see how that journey is going. There is a slight deviation between the performance on MetaTrader 5 and then the performance on MyFXBook. And it's really just a lagging thing, because MetaTrader 5 will always reflect what's in MyFXBook, but the difference is it just doesn't do it fast enough. So by the time we look at it, it may not be updated with the latest and greatest stats. Of course, every single trade changes the metrics that is showing on MyFXBook. Now, let me show you the actual interface of this. I find it really aesthetically pleasing to use it on my MetaTrader on mobile. So right now I'm using my iPad, and then I also have it on my iPhone wherever I go. It's really easy to use, and I carry it at all times. So I know how my software is doing, and I know exactly what's happening whenever, and I can actually close trades and manage it on the fly. So I really enjoy it using it this way. Now popping over to my MetaTrader 5, as you can see, the deposit is $100,000. The balance is sitting at $99,834. And right now the grand total profit is $65. But between the commissions at 125 and the swap fees at 105, of course, that is where the negative comes in. So technically, the trades that it's taken is not negative. But since it's so little in profit, it's getting offset by the amount of commissions and swap fees that are involved when it comes to trading. Now, the cool thing is currently at the moment, we're sitting at $192 in an unrealized profit. So once these trades close out, I believe that the account will actually turn to the upside and will be profitable. At the moment, these are all active trades, and the biggest one in profit right now is actually sitting on gold right here, and it's sitting at a $284 profit on this. And again, it's unrealized, so it has not reflected in the account yet. It may actually end up closing this trade out at a negative. Who knows? Probably unlikely, but that is what it means when it's unrealized. Nothing is true until the trades are closed. Now I'm just going to go to gold and show you guys exactly the trade that is running in the most profit. As you can see, it has a buy order, a buy order, and a buy order. All these blue dotted lines are the buy orders. All these arrows are showing the trade history. The blues are buys and the reds are sells or trade closes. Now, if you're interested in how you could get your hands on something like this, or at least find out more about it, just go to the pinned comment. Right there is a calendar in which you could speak directly to the team, where you could discuss many of different options. And again, this is extremely early access. It hasn't even been fully launched out to the public. This video is the first introductory of it, and there's going to be a lot more involved. I just wanted to be the first to show it to you guys and show you that I'm actually already using it and have been using it since December. Of course, not much time, but the original account I shared has been running for a few years. Now, if you don't want to speak to the team, click the description if you want to find out more. This is 100% using machine learning to formulate decisions, which is the first of its kind, because I don't know any other algorithmic company actually issuing AI softwares to execute on trades. They're actually just issuing code, and in fact, it's highly illegal. And if you're just curious on how this trade is going to go, please leave me a like, comment, and or subscribe. And like always, my friends, peace.